Alright, hello everybody and welcome back to the end of the week, which means you're going to get another film review. As you can see today, I'm doing Antman. The main reason I'm doing Antman, I want to try and cover as many origin story films as I can, so I decided let's end the week with some Antman, shall we? So now it's got 83% on Rotten Tomatoes, 7.3 out of IMDb, 4.7 out of 5 on Facebook, don't know why. I don't know where you can watch it on Face, and this would probably be on Disney Plus if you wanted to find it. I think I'm not 100% sure. It probably is. So let's go through it. So it starts off with a guy called Scott Lang. So basically, he is just getting out of prison. His friend helps him, and he's offering him to go on a brand new thieving job. He doesn't really want to do it at first. He wants to get his life back together for his daughter and everything like that. He gets up. He gets a job at Baskin Robbins, which I believe is an ice cream place in America. I don't know. Until they eventually find out he was a criminal, he got fired, and then he decides to take this job. Now, this job in particular, though, is stealing, they believe is a highly guarded safe. So they go, they try to steal it, and Scott, he basically has all the ideas, all the right tools of thieving, drifting, is able to break down this door with some liquid nitrogen, destroy the whole door, and steal this suit. He's not quite sure what it is at first, but he steals it. He goes back home and he basically tries the suit. He puts on the suit, he presses the button for the suit, and he turns very small. Then he goes through his whole rigmarole scene, goes into the train, falls down the train, goes around a bunch of stuff. And then wants to return the suit. As he's returning the suit, he gets caught. The police catch him. He gets to jail. The guy who is going out with his wife now was married to his wife as a cop, and he basically says that she shouldn't have been in here. And until Mr. Hank Pym, which was the original Ant-Man, gets some ants and sends him the suits. He puts on the suits. He takes the suit, brings it back to Hank, and Hank explains that he let him steal it. He was monitoring the whole time, and that he needs his help with the job. So Hank basically gets him, and he wants him to do some stuff as that. These other companies trying to recreate Hank's shrinking particles. They're trying to recreate the small shrinking particles that he designed. They keep failing over and over again until eventually they get one that will actually work. I'll come back to that in a bit. For now, Scott is getting trained by Hank's daughter Hope, which she's quite mad that he's been chosen to be Ant-Man or wear the Ant-Man suit. So he is getting trained, learning all the ropes, getting all that stuff gone to him, and then until eventually he has to steal something from an abandoned warehouse. And as it turns out, when he jumps, it's not an abandoned warehouse. It is the Avengers lot from after Age of Ultron. They had a brand new building put in place, and he has to steal something from there. He gets on the roof until Falcon gets on the roof and says him hi and all that stuff, and Yeah, they have to fight because he's not sure who he is. So Falcon tries to fight him. Ant-Man actually holds his own, does quite well, and does manage to steal the thing that he needs. Until one guy comes along, who's Hank's old partner, and talks to him about the new suit and everything like that. He eventually decides to leave, and show off the brand new suit. They go to his presentation, and he's showing off what's known as the yellow jacket suit. It's a whole different kind of suit compared to the Ant-Man one. He goes there, he gets in, and they want to try and stop him there. Their elaborate plan, they bring back all Scott's friends, and Hank's not happy about that, but that's where the plan comes in. They all get together, try to get this plan. It's working so well. Scott eventually gets to it, but the guy figures out it's Scott Lang who is wearing the Ant-Man suit. He takes away his yellow jacket. There's a bunch of shooey bang bang stuff going on until he puts on the suit, and Scott has to fight him a bunch of times. So that's what happens. Yes. So Scott eventually ends up fighting the guy known as Yellow Jacket. They fight across different places until he goes to his daughter's house. They eventually have to go down small, fight a bunch of times there. He's gonna try and kill his daughter. Before he does, Scott does this thing, goes subatomic, so he can go even smaller to go through anything like titanium, but means he probably won't ever return. He gets in there, he goes subatomic, and he stops the Yellow Jacket from attacking, but then he doesn't really know how to get back. I think eventually he's able to like switch something out, like a shrink and small thing that he had, and he was able to grow back to normal size, and come back. And then they're all happy, his daughter's happy, and he is invited back to his family's life. And that's all good. And eventually he goes back, he wants to do some more jobs for Hank Pym. And he basically decides, and then at the end credit scene, Hank basically shows Hope this extra suit known as the Wasp, which she is excited to about take. Then you see the end credit scene, end credit scene, and that's where it's a clip from Captain America Civil War. It's basically saying that he's going to be in that. It's a good film. It's a good film. I think as an origin, because it took me a while to watch it. I didn't think I watched it first time it came out. I'll give it a 7. No, 7.2. 7.2 out of 10 stars. I think it's a good film worth watching. I think, again, another good origin story if you've never seen it. Interesting clips. It's a worthwhile film to see. So yeah, that's all I have to say for this film in particular. So hopefully everyone enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys again next time for a couple more film reviews. Alright, till then, bye.